So, enough is enough. Like, enough is enough. Don't y'all see what the f y'all doing? Like, y'all really don't get it, huh? Y'all really don't understand how much this internet shit is fucking us up as a people. Y'all really playing like, and this is to the adults, right? Or the ones who think they adults. How the f are y'all allowing this, man? Like, the internet, right? Social media, right? I've watched it progressively ruin the f out of our culture. I've watched it allow people now to disrespect the f out of people and calling it trolling. I've watched it, a person just post a picture of something and then all of a sudden a bunch of people come on there and clown and disrespect them. It happens to me on a regular. Like, what the f done happened to society? What happened to our culture? Y'all don't see what the f. Yo, man, y'all really don't fucking see what y'all are doing? Don't, like, never mind the culture's being ruined with people like going at each other. It's a device, it's a tool being used just to disrespect one another. And now what the era that we're going into now, all the sucker shit that people say to each other, all the disrespect, you're gonna start seeing people's fucking faces get blown off because of it now. See, at first people were going for it, but now you're gonna start seeing one by one people's faces getting blown off because of some disrespectful shit that somebody said to one another. But this is what I want to talk to y'all about. Because yeah, it's done ruined our culture. It's ruined the fabric of the people of who we are as black. Like, what the f have we done to ourselves and nobody's saying nothing about it? Y'all really like this shit? And now, right, hip-hop, let's go to hip-hop. This Jim Jones and NAS thing, right? I'm just gonna use this as an example, but
be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Y'all are taking part in like really ruining the legacy of this man. This man has a whole legacy. This Jim Jones NAS shit wasn't even a debate. Okay, it gets cute at first, but it's getting out of control. It's getting way too disrespectful, and it's gonna cause irreparable damage to the culture. And let me tell you why. NAS is a fucking legend. NAS put in work. NAS's lyrics and what he stood for, whether it was from the streets or diving into the music that his father, who was his father, was a part of jazz, black culture, to doing stuff with the Marleys, to just basically looking at what he went through and trying to get our people together. And y'all want to ruin that? Look, no disrespect to Jim, but Jim's not even fucking close. The shit Jim says doesn't even make sense compared to what NAS has done for our culture. Hip-hop, don't you stupid motherfuckers know, you dumb, idiotic, want to be entertained. Look, first of all, right, hold up, man. Don't you understand that the natural balance of thing is that, let me calm down for a second. You have people with talent. You have people in our culture who have special abilities to entertain the rest. Not everybody is built to entertain. It's a very few who are in our culture, and we have to celebrate them. So now we get a device where anybody, no talent, nothing, no work put in, nothing, can just get on here and have a f***ing word. So now the debate of Jim Jones and NAS is a thing for clicking comments for anybody all over the earth just to even entertain it. Are you f***ing crazy? Y'all are ruining the legacy of hip-hop. You don't play with someone's legacy like this. Y'all know it's not even fucking close. Man, that shit gotta stop, man. What the f is the matter with y'all? He's one of the greatest. Hip-hop saved our fucking asses. We would be so fucked up without hip-hop. We would be worse. And now y'all want to use this device and the people that run it, who ain't our color, to help destroy legacies? This is what we doing? See, me, I had the Source magazine. I did amazing shit. I helped a lot of you motherfuckers. Motherfuckers whose careers, and believe me, it's not like it was just me, but I had a hand in helping the culture progress, move forward, grab in the street to help put a light on them. Myself, Dave Mays, and the rest of the crew. And y'all want to take this device now, this device that anybody can get on and anybody can say anything and anybody in the most, let me tell you something. I've never seen more clown shit in my life. More clown tap dancing cool shit in my life than I have on this motherfucking internet. And y'all sit here and entertain this shit every second of the day. This NAS shit gotta stop. We've already damaged our culture with this shit a lot. More than we've helped it, 100%. Ain't no fucking way. Now we're gonna start taking real legends and legacies and we're gonna start tainting them with this foolishness right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
What's up guys, welcome to Vibe City News Desk. Hope you're having an amazing day wherever you're watching us from. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you so much for taking time to watch our content. We really appreciate your support. Now from the video to just watch, that was Benzino, and he came out, specifically to address, a certain issue that didn't sit right with him, and this is the whole issue that, Jim Jones said about, NAS, because recently Jim Jones was on a podcast and he originally reignited his feud with NAS while appearing on a recent episode of Joe and Jada podcast, and he said, "I was a superior NAS fan." I'm just going to quote what he said in the podcast. He said, "I was a superior NAS fan, but when you go into the game, you realize your idols be rivals. And, my son can't tell me one NAS record. I got a hell of catalog. Me, Jim Jones, myself, gold record, platinum record, no diplomats, nobody else. Me, Jim Jones. Check my track record, then check everybody else's track record, then go to Billboard and check all my entries, then check all of them niggas entries. I've been spunking a lot of this shit. Pull up NAS Billboard entries, then pull up my Billboard entries." And during a later appearance on the Nightcap podcast with Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochachino, Jones, he doubled down on the comment when questioned by the former NFL stars. And Jones explained, "I know I made a little boo-boo when you were talking about the sales and all types of shit. NAS was nice when I was in high school. NAS was dope. We appreciate him. He had a little bit of a run, but NAS always came up second to Jay-Z and DMX, all these other people. He never had the type of influence on us except for his first album. I used to want to dress like NAS. He had one of his illest albums of all time. I'm a real fan of NAS, but he kind of lost me after the movie Bailey and shit like that." And NAS has yet to acknowledge Jim Jones' criticism. He has still maintained his silence. But according to what Jim Jones said with the podcast, it didn't sit well with so many people. But the fact that Lil Nas hasn't come out here to address, whenever he comes out, we as Web City News Desk will be here to give you an update on whatever he will be addressing. But according to Benzino, he believes that the industry is kind of taking a wrong direction. To prove themselves out there that they are the best, rather than coming together and working together as artists so that they can push the industry forward, rather than starting to see it as a competition. And the statement that Jim Jones made on the podcast seemed to have pissed off Benzino so much, because you can tell from the live video that you just watched that he had so much to talk about. Given a time and chance, maybe he had so much that he could have said, but he just had to come out and address the whole issue and just call out each and every artist out there who's just looking at the fellow artists as a competition, who is talking shit about other fellow artists. It's time that artists came together and worked together, and that's something that Benzino has been pushing, and that's something that he has insisted even as you have watching the video. So go ahead and tell us your opinion down below in the comment section. Do you believe it was right for Jim Jones to go after Lil Nas, and do you believe whatever Benzino said, do you believe it was right, or do you agree or disagree with him? Tell us your opinion down below in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share this video.